This is Vloggin' Toad 2, or 1. Is it 1 or 2?
Um, well, it depends. Was introduction 0 or 1?
Let's call it 1.
This is Vlog and Toad. We've already lost count.
It's number 2. It's Vloggin' Toad number 2.
Okay.
So, I've already cast on. I have mild progress. I'm working on the bathing suit first because I don't actually know how to use double-pointed needles. Also, 10 rows in, realized that the gauge for the clothes are different from the gauge for the body.
Oh no. I'm not even bothering to gauge this one. I'm just gonna make the clothes to fit.
So,
It will be a
let's see if it
surprise.
fits at the end. It's gonna be a surprise. Also, look how big this is.
That is like, I think you could shove a dog into that.
I could put my dog in this. This is approximately
You might
14-pound
have to.
dachshund sized.
Oh my god.
So yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I am going to cast on his head with, I guess this is 2-ply wool. My cat thinks this is the best toy in the world. It cost not a inexpensive amount of money. And my cat, I had it like in the back of a stash of yarn specifically for that purpose. And she came in here and like dug through my yarn stash to find this and put it in her mouth and walked away with it. Bad.
Oh my god.
Not what we do. Oh my god. I can't believe this called for US 1s. And then I can't believe I said, okay, well, that's too small, but 3s are fine. So, you know.
Meanwhile, I'm using 8mm needles.
Yeah, these are 3.25s. Big difference. I immediately get distracted and see. Oh, I have straight 3s. So that's good. That means I'm becoming an adequate knitter and I actually have like a set of straight and double pointed needles in one size. That's wild. So this says you can begin with the provisional cast on or you can use a regular one, and I looked up provisional and then decided I would do a regular cast on instead.
I had to re-Google how to cast on, because when I was taught how to knit, I was taught this cast on method that only works if you're on straight needles.
Oh.
So I have to like Google how to long tail cast on every single time.
Yeah.
And so I tried it with the casting on I'd learned, and I've never seen anyone else use it. So the man at Joann was, I don't know what he was doing. He was clowning me. And so like it leads to this gap. So if you're in a circle, you get this huge gap in your yarn, which is like awful and looks horrible and you can't fix. But if it's like straight needles, it like solves itself. It like resolves itself somehow. I don't know. It's some absolute nonsense. This stitch counter is so loud. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally mess with the audio of this just because I decided to try out this stitch counter.
It's fine. Whoops. I apparently didn't give myself a long enough tail for my long tail cast on.
Oh, it took me 4 tries to cast this on, which is why I was like, maybe I should start with the bathing suit.
Perhaps. Okay.
Doing.
Let's go with a longer tail cast on.
This is my last row, I think. No, I've got one more row before I get to just do the legs, and oh boy, I need it. My needles are not actually long enough for 60 stitches of ultra fluffy yarn.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's the way. It's super chunky, I think, or super bulky.
Oh no. You're gonna have such a large toad and I'm gonna have such a little frog.
It's gonna be really funny.
It is. It will be just so I can't wait, even though it's gonna be like a year.
All 2021, it's gonna be so funny. When we do a
Oh, oh
follow-up
my god.
vlog a year later.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how small this is because I can't remember. I think it's just, it might be like a lightweight yarn. I don't know. It's it's English, so I can't read it.
Mhm.
It's neat. It's gonna be a fun texture, I think. Not very frog-like, but that's all right.
I can respect it. I
18,
am
22.
going to have a fluffy yet scratchy thing. It's the classic Woolies Thick and Quick.
Yep.
Fascinating texture.
Oh, for sure. Thick and Quick is like you look at it and you know what it should feel like, and then you pick it up.
And you're
And
like,
it
huh,
isn't that.
this is plastic.
Yep. This is disappointing.
Remember when I was like, oh yeah, I really want to switch to only using natural materials in my knitting?
Mhm.
All of my projects are plastic.
Well, they'll be around for a while.
Oh yeah,
You have
no.
that guarantee.
Kill some fish in the meantime, but that's okay. Who cares about the fish? I don't eat them. It's not my problem.
Well, okay. I have cast on. Distribute them over DPNs, but it doesn't specify how many to put on each one.
I pulled
And
out my calculator.
22 is not evenly divisible by 3.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I did have to calculate this. I'm in college.
It's 7.3, so I guess 7.
778.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. I need those like little needle caps. Just for these next 2 rows. Oh, Lord have mercy, I was not counting.
I'm gonna put 8 on the middle one and then 7 on each other one just because I've been doing socks kind of in that way.
How are the socks going?
I have finished both and now I am much too lazy to weave in the ends and block them. So I have 2 socks with a lot of tails that are mildly different sizes, but would be fixable if I blocked it. I just don't want to. But I've already started planning everyone's Christmas things, of course.
Of course,
So
October. Which actually, that is probably the right time to start planning those things.
yeah, because if all I do during all of my 3-hour lectures is knit and take some notes when it matters, then I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Place the marker and join for working in the round.
Look how crowded we are.
Oh no.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. I think I'm gonna count up, make sure I'm supposed to have 60 stitches, so I don't know about you, but I still have to like check off steps as I complete them on patterns.
Oh yeah. I definitely do that. With the socks and everything, I was taking a lot of notes as I was doing it, just because you have to make 2 identical ones.
Oh, that's clever.
So just count every row and everything to make sure that I make them the same amount of rows and all of that, which is good. But I am anticipating taking notes on this one just so that, because it's got a couple new techniques and things that I haven't done before. So it would be nice to kind of be able to come back to those, especially as I encounter them through the pattern and kind of problem solve them.
Yeah. Was that the M1L and M1R thing?
Yes,
Excellent, 'cause I've been making this up as I go, so it makes me feel better that you've not seen that before.
I have not.
Oh,
I watched a video before we got on the call
oh, that was
about
smart of
it,
you. I
so
was just like, Psh, I can use a prescription.
I'm fighting with making a stitch. It is just, the tension is so strange.
I'm using the waist yarn I'm using for this bit, where I have to like take 30 stitches off, is actually the all of the spare yarn from when I did my second long tail cast on for this project.
Excellent.
When the first time I underestimated, the second time I overestimated by approximately 3 feet.
Jesus.
Theoretically, I only need 50 yards of this yarn, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it should be great.
Plus, it's not like she's not widely available and reasonably priced.
Nope. I do hope I have enough yarn. I estimated that it would be. If it's not, whatever. They'll just have short legs or something.
I believe in you. I've just dropped yet another stitch. Okay,
Oh, no.
that's fine. Listen, Toad is super frugal in this universe. He's like so frugal. So he's wearing a really, really old bathing suit today because
Yes.
he just, cares about the environment and doesn't
Want to get another one.
yeah, he doesn't want more microplastics, fresh microplastics in his pond,
This is true.
you know.
I think that could be canon.
I think it's canon. I think we'll double as creating Frog and Toad headcanons in this project, apparently.
Yep.
Does this make Toad OOC out of character?
Oh my god.
Am I showing off my that I have too much knowledge of fan culture? Probably.
It's fine. I do love Frog and Toad discourse. There's so many more books than I remembered. So many more stories about Frog and Toad that I remembered, but there also could have been so many more. You were going to have such a large toad.
God, it's gonna be really hard for me to not put my dog in the bathing suit. I mean, it probably wouldn't be long enough because she's such a long gal.
Oh, it would be so funny though.
So funny if I had a smaller dog.
Just not necessarily a smaller one. Just shorter,
a more proportional, perhaps.
perhaps.
If she were shaped like a normal dog. Oh my god, this is gonna be so precious. So I did, I have a yarn bowl now. And so I was like, oh ho ho, what if I put my toad yarn in the yarn bowl? But the yarn bowl is like a decent, normal human size.
Is it overflowing?
So Toad does not fit. So I've put my sweater yarn into that bowl because it like looks nice and is reasonable.
So that's very nice. I still haven't got a yarn bowl, but I think it should be an investment, a worthy one for me. But of course, every time I think about it, I think about how I should get one from like a local craftsman and everything, because New Hampshire has a pretty big like crafting scene, and New England as a whole kind of does. So I know, and I've gone to annual craft fairs and things and seen all of the lovely handmade ones, but none of the fairs happened this year. So I didn't. But I will have to look into online shops and things that may offer such delights. But Amazon need not have any more of my money.
Yeah, Amazon, I will fight.
Yeah.
Am I still gonna shop at the major craft stores? Apparently.
Yeah. My mom works at Joann's. Like, I have to.
I did end up buying fabric for another project from Mood Fabric,
Hmm.
which I think they're like almost like an outlet shop because they had like there was some fabric they were like, oh, it's Carolina Herrera.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, huh? Because like Carolina Herrera wouldn't like buy fabric from like a major retailer, you know, like you
Right.
it's not like it's haute couture, but it's not, you
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
Kohl's.
Oh,
So and like a lot of stuff from like Rag and Bone, which I was like, do I need
ah.
to buy just fabric to have fabric because it's from Rag and Bone? And then all about my daydreams of, you know, buying Rag and Bone. I'm kidding, I don't even know. Can't remember. I don't know. Rag and Bone sells some stuff that's cute, but
Did you get the lovely faces fabric?
they were still available in the morning. I needed, according to the pattern, my size will need 2 yards, so I went ahead and bought 2.5,
Hmm.
just in case I mess something up or
That's
um,
smart.
whatever. So I think I'm gonna add pockets because the pattern doesn't have pockets, and that's
Oh,
just stupid.
absolutely.
And then if I have more leftover fabric, I might make a matching mask just for
Just for 2020's sake.
yeah, just for 2020's sake. But I think I have to watch a documentary for econ, so I'll probably piece together the pattern for that. This is content seeding because I'm thinking about filming that process.
Oh, excellent.
Because now I can
Please
monitor
do.
how close I am to qualifying for AdSense.
I do love that. They've changed all of those policies so much.
Oh yeah, you need like 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 hours of like
Yep.
channel. I have
Yep.
7 subscribers and less than an hour of
You'll get there.
yeah. Maybe someone will sit through a 10-minute video of us chatting as we knit.
We can start up on the Frog and Toad discourse, and then maybe someone will care about what we have to say about Frog and Toad, and it'll just be a bonus that we're knitting them.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I just slipped a stitch by accident. Silly me.
I will say this, now that I've had to, the swimsuit's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, cool.
But I'm also really getting good at letting go of caring about how things look.
That is a skill. That is a learned skill. I am not there yet.
Because I don't understand how to get stitches back on my needle after frogging them. So I just live with errors.
I mean, I tend to catch mistakes I make pretty quickly, which is lucky, I guess. But I usually try to just rather than frogging them, kind of go into the stitch underneath and kind of pick it back up in the direction it's supposed to be, because otherwise I tend to twist them a lot if I have to frog in large amounts.
Yeah.
But I also haven't ever made a really large garment or anything like that would
That's
have
true. You
that
do seem to
problem.
do a lot of small stuff.
Yeah,
Small stuff.
I've always done that. For some reason, all of my hobbies are very small scale. I used to do like model horse stuff a lot, and whenever I would paint model horses, I would always try to paint the smallest ones for no reason at all. I just work on in small scales.
Do you want to say hi to Maddie?
Oh, please.
Do you want to say hi?
Why, hello. Oh, what a dog.
She's an old lady.
Oh, hello.
Do you see
What?
something? Are you gonna vomit on my desk? Please don't. I love this thing. Do you see them leaving?
She's hurt.
She's hurt. Going on a walk without you? Like you like walks, as though you loved walks. I can't see you, can't fart. There we go. Okay. Why don't we call that it
Oh my
for
God,
walking
it
through
works.
episode 2? See, well, maybe weekly. I don't know if it's gonna be bi-weekly or weekly. I haven't decided yet.
Whenever
Whenever I
we
finish editing this.